you're welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to show you how to draft the basic bodice block, which is the foundation for dresses and tops. And if this is your first time on this channel, please subscribe, like and share my videos with your loved ones. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. So let's get to work. Okay, we're going to use the tape measure, the marker pen, ruler, scissors and a sheet of paper for the rough work. So let's go ahead. That's the shoulder line. So we'll start measuring from the shoulder to the bust point, which is 10 inches. Then shoulder to the under bust, which is 14 inches. Then shoulder to the waist, the tiniest part of our waist. Some do call it arm body, which is 17 inches. Then the top length. So connect the point, bust point, under bust, the waist, then the top length. So go ahead and measure the shoulder. Our shoulder is 15 inches divided by 2, 7.5. Then we'll come down by 1.5 inch. Some do come down by 1 inch, so it depends on the one that works for you. Then the neckline, we measure 3 inches wide and 3 inches deep also. So at the depth, this 3 by 3 inches is known as the standard. So it's from this you can go ahead and extend the neckline as you want. But you draw this first, then you connect the shoulder slope. Please, this is very important. Then for the armhole, there's a measurement. There's a way to calculate it, which is your bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5. So after dividing mine, I got 7.6. So this point will serve as your upper bust. You connect it to the shoulder. So to get the armhole cuff, divide it by 2. I'll divide the 7.6 by 2. Then you mark where it is. Then you go in by 3/4 inch. Then we draw the cuff. This is done for front pattern only. So we'll go ahead and put in our bust circumference divided by 4. Then for the waist, put on your waist measurement 7.5 plus 1 inch for that allowance. Then you come to the top length to put in your hip measurement. Sorry, this one is not clear enough. Never knew it was not showing. So connect the points together. Then we'll go ahead to our dart placement, which is 4 inches. The actual bust to bust distance is 8 inches divided by 2, 4. Then you come down by 1 inch from the bust point. Then at the waist, you add 0.5 inch on both sides of the dart. Then at the top length too, you come up by 2 inches. Then we'll connect them together. Please look carefully the way it's drawn. We'll connect it on both sides. Then since there are no sharp edges on our body, so we have to blend the sharp area. Then we'll come to the neckline and fix in the curve there. So if you like, you can extend the depth of the neck. It depends on what you want, but this is just the standard. So yes, like you said, you can extend it on both sides. But it's after these lines are drawn that you can do that. Then our seam allowance, 1 inch seam allowance to the bodice. So you can see the front pattern. So now the back pattern. So measure from the shoulder to the bust, which is the bust point. Shoulder to waist, 17 inches, or the half length. Then shoulder to the top length. Then we'll connect the point together. And after this, we'll go to the waistline and mark 1 inch. And this 1 inch will be connected to the neckline and also to the top length. This 1 inch helps us to remove excesses from the cloth at the back and also give the cloth fittings around the back contour. And after this, we'll measure the 1 inch zip allowance. Then I'll connect the point. Make sure the 1 inch is measured on every point so that we can get the accurate allowance for the zip. Then we'll go ahead and measure our 7.5 inches for the shoulder. Then you come down by 1.5 inch. Then the neck too, the wideness will be 3. Then the depth, 2 inches. Some use 1.5 inch, some use 1 inch. I prefer to use 2 inches as the depth. Then we'll connect it. Remember, I said it's after connecting the neckline that we can draw the shoulder slope. Then we'll cuff the neckline. This is just the standard. If you like, you can extend it. Then our armhole now. I said the bust measurement divided by 6 plus 1.5 inch. So that's what gives me the 7.6 as my upper bust. Then you draw the cuff. This is the type of cuff we do for the back pattern. It's different from the one we did for the front pattern. Then we'll put in our bust measurements divided by 4. Then our waist measurement too. Then our hip measurement. So on the waist, we'll go back and fix our dart allowance, which is 1 inch. Then the dart placement will be 4. Then we'll add 0.5 each on both sides. Then at the hip measurement, so this, in order to have a straight line there, we'll go back to the edge of the paper to our dart placement. Whatever I have there, I'll bring it down to the hip or to the top length. Then I'll raise it by 2 inches. Then whatever I have at that waist measurement, I'll take it up. This is just to help me achieve a straight line since there's a cuff on the pattern already. I'll connect with that. Then pin the back too. I did not come down by 1 inch from the bust point. So this one is staying directly on the bust point. Then I'll connect them together. So then the seam allowance too, which is 1 inch. So please ensure to put in your seam allowance, if not the actual measurement will be reduced. Then our pattern is ready. Remember to put in your contour there. That's a cuff, which I said is not important, it's optional. But we really want a fitted cloth at the back. I think it's important. Then on the armhole too, go ahead and fix 0.5 inch for the So the front pattern is ready. As you can see, everything is well highlighted at the bust point. The back pattern too. Remember the way we removed the 1 inch. Like I said, if the cloth is not going to be fitted, just leave it straight and just remove the zip allowance. Just the way the front is on fold, you can do the same thing. So it's just because of fitness that we need to remove the 1 inch. I hope this tutorial is helpful. Please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, subscribe, share my videos, and put on your notification bell, because this is also important in getting new videos. So thank you for watching. Thank you for always coming back. See you next time. Bye.